Mazuma TV, what's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. On my way to go get it on this Monday, man. I really can't complain. On the road to 2K. We cracked that 1,300 mark, man. We well into the 1,300s now. Now we going after the 1,400s. You know what I mean? We gonna continue climbing. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob for making this possible. All right, y'all, let's talk about Terence Crawford and exactly what his situation is and what's possibly next for him. You know what I mean? Because if you guys didn't see my videos that I've made on the Benavidez and Dre performance, along with the whole card overall, man, just check out my lives and a couple videos that I had done, man. We speak about that. And in the process of that fight going on, Terence Crawford happened to be there. He was at the weigh-in showing love to his former opponent, Jose Benavidez, Jamal. He was just there, you know what I mean? He was just there in the mix and just seeing what was going on, you know what I mean? And they had asked him some questions while he was on his way to do whatever he was doing. And he was pretty much saying how he wasn't interested in too many of the fights that was being asked about. You know what I mean? He emphasized that he really wasn't interested in the Deron Ennis fight. He said he wasn't interested in the Jermell Charlo fight. He said that those fights are not mega fights. Even said that would he even face Benavidez? You know what I mean? That's not a fight that he's necessarily looking for. The only fight that he wants is the Canelo Alvarez fight at super middleweight. You know what I'm saying? That's the only fight that he really finds intriguing at this point. And I believe he said that after he gets that fight, then that's it. You know what I'm saying? So this is Crawford, man. He's letting you know right now that if it's not a mega fight, he is not interested. And he said the only two guys that he's necessarily worried about in this moment is Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? And a lot of people were upset about it, myself included, because I honestly feel like there's still more things that Terence Crawford can accomplish before his career is up. A Deron Ennis fight will be a spectacular fight in a position where he could become 3-time undisputed. Jermell Charlo, he could become unified champion at 154 and take over his 4th weight class. That'd be dope. Become champion against Tim Tszyu, because I honestly believe that he could beat both of them dudes at 154 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Even if he were to, in all honesty, those are the fights that I really would like to see besides the Canelo fight. I would love to see Terence Crawford and Jermell. I'd love to see Terence Crawford fight Tim Tszyu. Even if it were in Australia, that'd be extremely lit. If he were to go to that man's hometown and destroy him, you know what I'm saying? Or if he go and give the young lion a shot in Deron Ennis, who just took one of his belts, the IBF world title at welterweight. You know what I mean? So it's unfortunate that he's not looking in those guys' directions and he's hell-bent on facing Canelo Alvarez. When Canelo Alvarez has said on multiple occasions that he's not really interested in that fight with Terence Crawford. You know what I mean? At first, Terence Crawford was talking about that they could fight at 160 or some type of catch weight. And then Canelo was like, nah, I'm not going back down to 160. It's too hard to make. If the fight were to happen, it would happen at 168 pounds. Terence Crawford ended up changing his mind, like, all right, cool, I'll fight you at 168. You know what I mean? It must be something that Terence Crawford sees stylistically in Canelo that makes him genuinely believe that he has a great shot at beating him. I think I understand what it is, but it's still a challenge nonetheless, man. It's a 3-weight class move up. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be an uphill battle for Crawford to accomplish, but he just came off the biggest win of his career. In my opinion, the fighter of the year just based off of that performance alone. So he's extremely confident. You know what I mean? His momentum is at an all-time high. His confidence, his abilities is at an all-time high. So I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate that these other guys won't get another opportunity. Now the problem is with me, in all honesty, if Canelo doesn't look in this man's direction and pursues different fights, even if he takes on the Benavidez fight or takes on Jermall Charlo, they said Jaime Munguia and Carlos Adames, if he were to look in that direction, will Terence Crawford sit there and wait? This is a question that I felt like the media should have asked. It's like, bro, you going to sit down and wait until this Canelo fight presents itself? Because obviously he has the Errol Spence rematch, so he won't necessarily be sitting around. But let's say he fights Spence at the beginning of next year and ends up getting the victory, you know what I'm saying? Whatever happens. Is he going to sit there and wait for the Canelo fight to present itself? Is he just going to blatantly sit on the shelf and stay in the gym and just stay sharp until he may possibly get a call? Or is it like, all right, this is the fight that I want, and if this fight don't manifest, it doesn't turn up, then I'm just going to retire? Is it going to be one of them type situations? Like, all right, if I don't get the Canelo fight, I'm going to just hang up the gloves? Or are you just going to be like, all right, man, this dude don't want to give me a shot, so let me go give these other guys a shot. Let me go look at the next available fight that makes sense to me. This is exactly what I want to know, man, but they haven't really asked Crawford this question. And I really hope this isn't a situation where he takes the Triple G route like he did with Canelo and just sit there and wait for a fight to present itself and just waste all this time when you could really be taking advantage of the prime that you're currently in. Because I honestly feel like Bud is still in his prime. You know what I mean? After that performance against Earl Spencer, I genuinely believe at 35, 36 years old, however, whatever year old he is, he's still at the peak of his like abilities. You know what I'm saying? So I hope he doesn't waste his the remaining time of his prime years to sit there and wait for a Canelo fight, because Canelo will make you wait. He don't got a problem with making you wait. You know what I'm saying? Or he don't got a problem not fighting you at all, because Canelo has historically always did whatever the hell he wanted to do. You know what I mean? So that's my whole take on the situation, man. Terence Crawford says he's not interested in any fight if it's not a mega fight. He's looking for the money. He's not concerned about the accolades or the accomplishments anymore. Do you think that he's wrong for taking this approach? Should he wait for that Canelo fight? Should he not? Who should he give an opportunity to next if it's not Canelo? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm out of here, man. Peace.